Oke, udah live ya. Ya, hello semuanya. Dan ya, welcome back di Baldur Gate 14 sekarang. Kemarin beres di Act 2 dan mau sekarang masuk ke Act 3. Kemarin tuh udah beres lawan Catering Storm dan ya anak buahnya lah. Cukup seru plotnya. Sekarang mulai apa ya? Krisis atau apa ya? Bukan krisis ya, apa? Adegan-adegan banyak battle-nya kayaknya baru mulai nih. Dan tadi sempat searching dikit-dikit. Hanya kalau di part 3 ini tuh isinya yang penting-penting. Jadi bener-bener bakal mempengaruhi gimana kita di endingnya nanti. Ya gue berharapnya sih nanti ending bakal banyak yang masuknya kan ya. Ini ceritanya Good Paladin lah ya, walaupun jadi Outbreaker. Dan sekarang sih Mini mainnya kayaknya sendiri dulu karena Ray-nya tadi nggak bales pas mau live streamnya gitu kan. Gak apa-apa lah. Nanti kalaupun ngebales nanti kita ya main di tengah nyusul lah dia. Oh ya, lu belum share. Bentar share dulu ya guys. Oh, sharing media. Dah. Ya harusnya sih besok itu kita main Upgrade Enfield ya, cuma gua nggak dapet ya udah lah ya, tinggal tes 2-nya nanti ininya aja lah pas muncul secara global ya, kita mainin Day One. Jangan bawa karakternya si Ray berarti. Tahu tuh keluarin karakternya dia. Justista. Ntar half plate. Ya udah lah, pakai aja karakternya dia. Ini bakal upgrade. Bilang kalah tapi udah lu ya.
Fate spins along as it should.
Breathe deep and move. I want to have a word.
Just tell me what you need.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
Bedanya ada ini doang sih. Jual. Keluarga jangan, operation soul.
I'm ready.
Kamu kok syarat.
What's next, I wonder?
No one stopped me yet.
Jujur oke lah dijual 20. Misalnya jangan. Silvanus. Manusia kan mainnya lempar-lempar barang ya, jadi jangan dijual semua. Karakter gua ya oke lah.
Lady.
I owe you an apology. Barkus and I are another matter. I apologize for not seeing your true worth, and for being... I wasn't sure you would. The Iron Hand gnomes are going to save the city, and you can be part of it.
Bro, satu lagi. Biar aja.
You see a column of fire that dominates the sky in a blazing inferno. Nothing more.
Ya Allah. Critical failure. Critical success, what the?
The plan is what it's always been. To bring the work and innovate. Problem is, Baldur's Gate is sick. Once the pinnacle of greatness, it's eating itself alive. Find me in the city. And once you see what it's become, you'll...
Tanya, tapi dia ngeri juga tuh.
There you are. I was wondering where the devil you'd been. Who? Oh, right. Well, forget about that, Magungus. We have more important things to worry about. Like Walbrin. Oh, forget about that. They have room powder, they have motive. We have to stop them. Because they're a gaggle of vindictive crybabies. That is to say, they gabbed about their plans like a geese, and I overheard them. Like a very devious goose. With the sword of justice in one hand and the shield of self-righteousness in the other, to saving the city. And my fool... Go home, Barkus, he says.
Bring every...
I'll be seeing you.
Ada barang yang bisa dilut dulu. Ini biasa.
Always room for more?
Yes.
Ya.
Do you have it, Auntie?
No. It's all coming together. I can hardly believe it.
Banyak. Apa muter dah? Bro, depan lu. Wah, tolol.
I think we've done rather a good thing here.
How does the stone read?
The way is clear. The light has shown the way.
Good. The sooner we get out of here, the better.
Kali.
Just tell me what you need.
Oh. Harus di
Once familiar ally, now perhaps a little.
There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Feel my voice, Moon Maiden Selûne. Hear me. Ketheric Thorm, traitor, apostle of Merkel, is dead at last. My mate, Most High. Darling Isabel is safe and well. Safe and well and returned to my embrace. Blessings upon the slayer of the Wicked One. We are a powerful party indeed. Faerun itself trembles at our touch. My darling Isabel says we will stay allied at your side. I am pleased to hear it. I am free from my bonds, but not my... You must face them. Pray, ask, and I will tell.
There's wardrobe of what friend. Oh.
I can't believe... And by killing him, you set him free. A great Dick Ketheric. He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished.
Wait, what?
He was everything to me. All my life. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Dame Aelin, daughter of the Moon Maiden herself. Tell me, do you believe in love at first sight? You sound like my father. But lucky for me, she felt the same way. But my father was skeptical. I understand it's then...
Wait, what?
And this is where... Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadow. I didn't know that then. But I could see the change in him. He told me we'd be together now. Said that Aelin was dead. I found last light within the shadows. Made a shelter there. Prayed my father wouldn't find me. By the time Jaheira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father was the source of the horrors plaguing this land. My home. I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them. And myself. No matter what. It's all out in... I'm grateful.
bro. Interesting. Jadi kita ngeburu bapaknya sih.
Gods be
Sobri.
damned. Should Baldur's Gate fall to the Absolute, every one of the coast cities will be ripe for the plucking. We're not just fighting for our cure, we're fighting for my father. Worm's Rock Fortress. All travelers to Baldur's Gate flow through it. It serves as headquarters for the Flaming Fist and their commander. The Absolute's army's on the march. Gods forbid a tadpole Grand Duke throw open the gates for them.
Home.
You saw Gortash, didn't you? The tadpole, the Absolute. How? I'd never have protected a Bay Knight even a decade ago. I looked. He gave me away to Zariel without a second thought. He has to die. And I'm gonna be the one who kills him. He can't get away.
Bro, lu kebakar bro. Paling hot. Ya.
What's hiding here?
Banyak. Mental anguish taro. Ini taro. Book of Devotion. Taro lah apa-apa. When you dip a psychic damage yang saya soal inflict. Port anjir beramat. Operational ini gue pakai. Terus kamar alupe ya taruh aja dulu lah. Can you poison a voe? Ternyata gua nggak ada poison ya. Bawa dulu. Ini apa? Ada mantin shield. Ada yang chat kah? Terut mulu. Oh, si Ray lagi sakit. Where's Ray? Oke ya. Sentinel inisiatif bla bla bla. Ya oke sih, bawa aja dulu. Intet bla bla bla. Legendnya 8. Bagian ini. Tidak main undead. Lagi kita bawa mana Will? Will. Arion.
I was always more of a lurker in, historically. That orb seems powerful.
You need to eat.
What can it do once it's extracted?
Yes. Nothing good can come of it unless it is contained.
Praktek. Apapun yang bisa di-loot biasa.
It's clear. The light is shown. Just tell me what you need. Oh, pesan berat. Oh, udah barang ya. Just tell me what you need.
Ready and willing.
There's no time to waste.
Humanoid trade. Cukup berat. Apa? Berat ini, Dak. Udah semua. On. I need going. Featherstone langsung. Lah.
Troops ready?
Ready enough?
Gods, I can't wait.
Leave it.
Kan tadi nggak bisa diajak ngomong.
Go home, Marcus, he says. Bring every...
Reminds me of old times. Extensively. It is most disturbing. But take courage. You have a nether stone. These chosen have reason to fear you, and of course, falling foul of. But you can. We ventured into darkness together. When we reach Baldur's Gate, there will be even dark. How does it compare to a shadow-cursed inn? With the Absolute's army gone, there's a Harper's safe house in Worm's Crossing. Denthalan's Dancing X. We do well to check in with them before entering this. Beyond that, our course is yours to set.
Rip.
What was it like in there?
In the curse.
You're here. Good. Me? Oh, I've been trying to cheer them up. Maybe I need another bard. Maybe
Oh, kumaha ceritana?
Why, yes.
Miss Alfira once.
On second thought.
Ya mau gimana ceritanya? Gak nemu sih mau.
Here we go.
Oh, gak ada apa-apa gitu. Ada. Let's go.
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive. Thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric. But there are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies. Jahira's wisdom will be an asset to you on the Halsin's strength and loyalty will. But if we are to succeed, we will need others. Good. I'm glad to. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet. Seek on its together. We will put an end.
Oke. Dari mana ya itu ya suara Discord-nya?
The Absolute armies are on the march, and Baldur's Gate is their target.
Do you know what happens when a devil is struck down on this charming plane of existence? It returns to the hells, to the very point where it last stood before venturing to whichever devil-forsaken plane it died on. In the case of our friend Yrgir, the Orthon you so handily dispatched in the Temple of Shah, he manifested in my House of Hope. He returned to me chastened but intact. His wounds healed, his body restored. He thought I would dismember him. But he has his uses, so
We delivered the devil. Now I want what I'm owed. We had a deal.
Indeed we did. I discovered all there is to know about those scars of yours. It's a rather grim tale. Even for my tastes. As you wish. Brace yourself, Astarion. We're about to unveil your destiny. Carved into that ivory skin of yours is one part of an infernal contract between the archdevil Mephistopheles and your former master, Cazador Zar. In full, the contract states that Cazador will be granted knowledge of an infernal ritual so vile it has never been performed. The rite of profane ascension. It promises to be a marvelous ceremony, very elaborate, incredibly ancient, and entirely diabolical. If he completes the rite, he will become a new kind of being, the Vampire Ascendant. All the strengths of his vampiric form will be amplified, and alongside them he will enjoy the luxuries of the living. The arousals and appetites of man will return to him, and unlike Astarion, he will have no need of a parasite to protect him from the sun. But the ritual has its price, as all worthwhile things do. Lord Cazador will need to sacrifice a number of souls, including all of his vampiric spawn, if he is to ascend. Imagine how he felt then, when one of those precious spawns simply disappeared into thin air. The only missing ingredient is Astarion. You are the final piece he requires to complete the ritual. Your scars bind you to it. Your soul will set off a very wave of death, bringing Cazador his twisted life. And that, my tragic and toothsome friend, is that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have business elsewhere.
I was contemplating. It's a lot to take in. What do you think I should do? The end of my life amongst them, just when I was starting to enjoy it. He'll never leave me alone. I didn't think he would when I was just one more wretched toy for him to play with. But if I'm the key to this power he craves, he'll hunt me to the ends of Faerun. I need to take the fight to him, and I need you to help me. Thank you.
Boy. Di mana? Atas. Apa lagi?
What do you know about me? You spoke of my past, being chased by wolves. I told no one about that.
Yang kemarin nih.
Almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan.
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shaz.
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others. Someplace distant. Let me help you remember.
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed. Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere.
Ini waktu dulu, The Wolf.
It is a common rite among Saluna's followers to send their children off into the woods to find their way home. Perhaps this time it had gone awry. It seems that one child never came back. She was taken.
What? Who was that man?
You already know. Did you not see yourself in him? Do you not recognize your own blood?
My father. That was him.
That is him. He lives still. And your mother, too.
No. It can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman. One who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
I don't know.
Your parents both followed the Moon Maiden. I could sense their faith, even in a brief glimpse of the past.
It is a tragedy that the Moon Maiden's right was perverted by Shah. Your future was stolen from you.
Your parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now. You have been forewarned for what is to come, but not yet forearmed.
I was able to retrieve it before it sank too far into Shah's umbral domain. Shah is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough. But I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shah calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same, and mirrored. Take it. You will find it useful.
I'll need every advantage, it seems.
A debt repaid. You returned my life unto me. Now go and claim your own.
It hurts.
Shah torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
Talon Spear of Night. Aneh. Gain advantage, wisdom saving throw, and perception check. Can see dark, moonbeam, and moonfall. I use it? Oh no. Udah. I'll give you that. Gue pakai ini aja udah. Lebih keren. Ini tuh bagusnya sunbeamnya. Wah juga nih. Jadwal di mana? Oh, sini. Hike half health. Your main constitution always. Let's go to bed.
I've been lied to. My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shah denied to me. Indeed. We'd better press on for now. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to. You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
The curse has been lifted. The land's cleansed of the shadows. Kethric's reign of living death is over. Your courage has been tested, and in this at least, you have triumphed.
Gelap kayak gini.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the flaming fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir. Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the prison bearers to kill Ketherick. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
Sama alainya sendiri aja ribet, coy. SB, cok.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
Baldur's Gate. Kedan gede kieu mapna di sini.
Best be on my way.
Keren juga pandangannya. Itu Baldur's Gate-nya di situ tuh. Kita ke sana, turun dari sini. Sana dulu, sini dulu nih lawan si siapa tuh tadi kan namanya? Gortash apa siapa? Ini benci sih gua kalau campnya di sini. Wah anjir bener. Ini campnya kayak gini, fuck. Jauh.
The gate is closed, as is Cazador. Cazador and his right, a grand ceremony to honor one exalted vampiric man, to place him in a position of such esteem. Of course I am. The problem with what Cazador has done is that he did it to me. If the time comes and I can stay one move ahead of him, I'll take his place before his blood can hit the floor. What's a handful of the wretch's servants? If they're anything like me when I was enslaved, they're all but begging for death anyway. After 200 years of shit, pure shit, I think I deserve something better. All I'm saying is, let's be clever about it. If an opportunity arises for me to become a more magnificent bastard than I already am, why turn it to... Let's find out more about the ritual before we waltz into Cazador's front door. If we track down my old comrades, the other spawn, we may discover more and be finally positioned for yours truly to ascend. If we don't find my brethren, they'll find us, likely with bared fangs. We should get to them first. Unless Cazador has changed their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town.
My resplendence honors yours. Our thoughts are as one, my friend. You must face the chosen of Bane and Baal. I am free. You must face them. Pray, ask, and I will tell. Ketheric Thorn. When she died, curse the day he turned to wretched Shah, the Lady of Lost. He and his I was killed, but lo, the brute is dead. Do I not raid? There can be no doubt. I am of her. Why she so mighty
Ya. Banget sumpah.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prison. And with her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes? You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
Hear me. Gather, the city thirsts for March. Join
We're under attack. Help me. Lifted harbor up. Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
Let's get this over with.
The fuck is that? Damage part 2-nya dari mana? Bro, sakit banget anjir.
Don't linger.
Come quickly. I can't do this without you.
Go for the throat. Outmaneuver them.
Got to focus. I'd better take a peek.
I don't fancy their chances. Shall be done.
Giftafki! For Orpheus!
Anjir.
Can't have me. Not yet.
More are coming. Hurry, or we will all become thralls.
Have to keep going.
That orb's about to explode. I speak from some experience.
I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
These things have stayed interesting.
Yes?
Someone there.
Death can't have me. Not yet.
Take your...
I can't even catch my breath.
There's blood in the air. On the hunt.
Creator. Destroyer.
Oke, dicoba.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Seems like the best way. Very well.
Hurry! I can't hold them back alone.
Gue panasnya banget.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Kotak.
Before you do anything, I am your ally. We are in danger.
Another tentacled freak. What in the hells is this?
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me. You saved a child from a viper back in the Druid's Grove. You saved the Asima Night Zone from her soul cage. You let me live last time you were here, though it brought Blackheath's wrath upon you. I told you about my room in the Elson Tavern that night when you held me. I was vulnerable. You comforted me. Your continued existence as yourself and not a mind flayer should be all the proof you need. Now, help me.
Ah! Should I help? You know what? I help.
The god. Destroy the god. Do it now. Together, we can turn the tide.
Banyak kali darahnya. Bisa langsung spell gue.
Into the shadows.
Concentrate. Heading there.
Striking distance.
I must regain control over the Githyanki prince.
Sakit juga chain like nih.
Thank you. That was too close. Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
Of all the things to be indebted to, a bloody mind flayer.
You may call me the Emperor. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become. Indeed, his hubris knows no bounds. To enslave me, that was his nature. But to enslave an Elder Brain, a questionable decision. I shall look forward to sharing his downfall with you. Rather than potential future allies, like you. We fought to tame Prince Orpheus, the son of Gith herself. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Elitid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Vlaakith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Vlaakith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prism. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control. Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign. Some Githyanki still revere him in defiance of their teachings. Blackith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Blackith will be finished. No. Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the astral prism. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside and found Orpheus. I realized what the prism was for. Containment. While my body was within the prism's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You. That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him, and in so doing, you would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion, a pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a illithid, a sworn enemy, just like me. You are already more illithid than you realize. It has improved you. You seek to reverse an inevitable process. A process of evolution. When I first escaped from the Elder Brain, I too railed against the change. But the longer I have inhabited this form, the more it has grown on me. Even if my original body remained intact after I transformed, I would not return to it. Doing so would only impose limitations. As an illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You, too, should embrace this change. I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace your latent illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me, I can evolve you. You will be able to do things you never thought were possible. There will be physical alterations, of course, but only partial. No. You will retain most of your current form, and you will soon see that the benefits outweigh any perceived loss.
No.
The answer is twofold. One, I can, but it would kill you, as I told you before. Two, Why would I? You have done well with the limited form you have, but you would do far better as an illithid. So, do you wish to evolve or not?
Tidak.
Even as you say the words, you feel a lurch of disappointment. Your mind bristles with illithid potential. How could you be so cruel as to deny yourself what you want most in the world?
I felt that. It's your nature. You cannot fight it. So embrace it. It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another. A tadpole, nurtured by the psionic energy of the astral plane, cocooned here for millennia. It has become extraordinary.
Tidak. Bro, 21. The fuck I can. Shit. Udah ini. Load save mulu ini. Apa ya?
It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
Dapat harus wisdom. Bro, -1. Harus 20 or nothing, bro. Damn.
It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
Ya Allah. Gak bisa.
It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
Ini masalahnya gak bener-bener gak bisa dibantu sama yang buff-buff yang lainnya. 16 terus. Wah, ini masa stuck di sini sih?
It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
Wah. Gimana?
You may resist now. Your nature is no longer your own.
Tidak, saya tidak ingin. Tapi 20 gimana ceritanya?
It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
Plus.
It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
Enggak. Ini live stream sampai jam 9-an kan ya. Sampai jam 9 ini rolling doang, damn.
It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
Tapi lagi mana 21, 20.
It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
Bre, satu lagi bre. Anjir. Oh no. We must prevent this.
It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another. It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another. wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
Apa puas lagi? Jadi ini kalau ada guidance, beres ini cu. Duh.
It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
Finally.
A wave of disappointment.
You are not ready yet. It has enough fight. Perhaps you will be more inclined to try it when you see more, but we mustn't lose focus. You heard the chosen. We must not let them reach it.
Anjir. Nah, I will not touch you ever again. Jadi irritated. You're good ya guys ya.
Step by step.
Power.
In for a surprise?
Yes. Jadwal dia lah dia sana damage equal to wisdom with an arm. Oh ini kira ini. Hanya wisdomnya mbak. Apa karakternya kita wisdom tapi tidak se-wisdom. Itu masalah bisa disetor. Belumnya itu mungkin gara-gara ini gua pakai banyak ini kan limited power.
Looking ahead. Have to keep going.
Berapa yang jadi? 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 tuh.
Very well.
Dapat tier baru buat pakai cacing.
Seems simple enough.
Come, Laser.
Your parasite communes with Lae'zel.
Orpheus. Gith. It is not the Geich visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss. It is Orpheus. The blood of the mother. The prince of the comet. And even more powerful still. Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlaakith. Long ago, when we rose up against our Geich slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the archdevil Tiamat. Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call Queen.
157?
Yes. Our current queen has claimed undeath and reigned for 1,000 years. But it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay. Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlaakith I. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle, or so the Varshas teach us. Yet the prince of the comet's been with us, subdued by that repugnant illithid. Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps. We meet Voss in the city, and we obtain the key to freeing Orpheus from his prison. Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus, one word from his lips. If the Githyanki are to be free, the prince of the...
Right.
So, the more I learn, the less I understand just why I was sent to retrieve that. I do not serve Shah anymore, nor the Mother Superior. The prism is no longer my mission. Saving my parents is. But I digress. Did you want something?
Something good here, I hope.
I'm really not I've got my eyes on...
The dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched between his teeth. He gives in and surrenders his find to you. Scratch's tongue lolls out.
Boom. If Act 2 Baldur Gate is just over the horizon.
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves and take their nemesis.
Watching, no doubt. Waiting for my return. We should do what we can to find them. What they know could help us.
With haste.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum. She was sick. That was last 10 day though. Oh, I'll pay you back when I find my mum.
bukan.
Sometimes we'll make an exception. As long as you stop sulking and start walking right now. Can't talk.
We told our son.
Do you know where we're going?
Something's on my mind.
Turn back, citizen. No passage in this direction. It's bloodier than a butcher's backyard out there. Piles of dead absolutists, and a few of our own as well. The cultists assaulted the gate, armed to the teeth trying to break in. They nearly had it too, before the Steel Watch intervened. You'll see for yourself soon enough.
You want for supper? All the treats you're done.
Oh, cursed to put my hands on everything.
We go there?
Nearly there now. You can see the city. Up on the hill.
See it. But it's up there and we're down here.
How many red caps are missing?
What are you calling this? Less than a bunch.
How many red caps? Keep a sharp eye out. Red caps are on the loose. One's deemed too violent to work.
When did you realize the red cap?
All this cuff.
Did you just go?
Of course. He never travels without his friends. Let's go.
Stinks of cheese! How dare you! A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch so we have decided to protect you, dear patrons. Hello, hello, and welcome to the Circus of the Last Days. The finest. Well, when we zapped in, we didn't know there were religious zealots marching on the city. The Absolute's little murderers were... But enough of this. The circus is a place of joy and distraction, so...
The Absolute. Come. He wants to teach them refugees a lesson.
Hello. Everything your dad
What in the hells was that?
Whatever it is doesn't bode well.
What?
I don't care how big they were. I'll give them a piece of my mind.
Give them a piece of your mind and pieces of your body will be washing up in Grey Harbour tomorrow.
This whole situation stinks. You're packed bags of myself as a kid. Make sure you're scaredy cat.
What did the little semester say? Danzo, isn't it?
He must have done plenty of excuses. But I he has one job. Deliver my post. So do it.
There's no point arguing with the delivery.
Pantas sih jadi gue.
Well, no doubt you came here. Yes. Why don't we see if we can find the perfect weapon for you? I provide a personalized service for my customers. Tell me, how do you like to kill? I see. Playing to your strengths. And when you kill someone, what do you feel? Killing holds no... One more question, if you... Do you think you could turn your weapon on those closest to you? You'll do so much worse by the time I'm done with you.
So, you're the lick spittle who crushed the Bone Lord's throne. Have you come
begging, sniffing for our stones. He'll find your weaknesses, stick a knife in the cracks. When you find the lordling...
So, Orin is a shapeshifter. How long has she been watching?
Ah, yeah. You! Try attacking me when my back isn't turned, you bloody coward. Is that so? I'll tell you now. You'll be seeing bloody double when I'm done with you.
Ya.
Well, I need a bloody drink. What do you want now? And go down to the bloody
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Hi! Hi! Want a blade? Or a bow? Or a dagger? Or maybe a spear is more your... You look like you know how to use a spear. Yep, that's me. Oh, all right. He doesn't like... Is there anything else I can do for you? Oh, yay!
Dancing breeze. What is this? Whirlwind attack. Oh. Menarik. Ini apa? One spike grab gob. You gain 15 ponton. Oh, anjir, ini buat si Karlak nih, bagus nih. Oh iya bener, buat Karlak nih. What is this? Fires. Oh. Force conduit. What is force conduit?
Keep your distance, darling.
You gain +1 initiative. Oh, use sneak attack you plus apa? Menarik. Rocker gue.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Abuser.
Want more?
Don't have to straighten the face another 10 day on the road.
All right. I'm really enjoying the cold's on our doorstep, and you want to talk about it.
Get away with this.
Miss Marcia?
Motor berisik banget gila.
Charming effort. You're not a dog. So what the hell are you doing in my kennels? It's the only way to teach him. He behaves worse. They're not for sale. They're worth more than their weight in gold. Found him, did you? I can't say I'm surprised. Bring him here, and I'll give him a once-over for you.
Oh, yes, please. I'd love to see him.
He's a good dog. We'd both love to see him again.
No.
It's a racket, is what it
You're
is.
such a scaredy cat.
Ini gede banget. Ini berapa sih? Jamin pas ya. Live stream ini nggak banyak banget karena banyak ribet.
Here we are, Griselda.
What were they thinking?
They wasn't thinking.
If I was a shower and lookout, this is the sort of place.
We got hit.
If you...
So we should do nothing. Just wait for the next one.
I'll be over there.
Today. So we may shed blood. From what I know I did.
Remember that spiced apple loaf we had in Waterdeep? The big one.
We cannot rush into their claws again.
Rechtei Hathran Rust.
My friend from the Hag Swamp. You're a bright light on a dark day. We underestimated an enemy, much like I underestimated you and your vampiric companion. Oh, yes. I know you hid him from me. But this is not the moment to discuss it. This is about the dead.
Frey, Valdisk Durovna.
Our tribe left camp on a rescue mission. Only Alma and those you see here returned. The wretched undead.
Im Orak. Nek.
I will say no more.
No. That shame is mine alone. I thought I knew the faces of all your friends, Gandrel. But this one is new to me.
A friend met on the road, my lady. I told you of the stranger in the swamp. They killed not only that fen's hag, but also the undying General Thorm, if the rumors are true.
2 fine trophies. Perhaps I can interest you in a third. Baldur's Gate is haunted by many things, but one of its most insidious is the vampire Cazador. For years, his foul sport, they took our children, every last one.
We are monster hunters all. Our purpose...
They tore us to pieces. Vampire spawn, and where what's left of my tribe is wounded and broken. We cannot stand against him to save our children. But perhaps the Slayer of Ketheric could. If you do this, our entire tribe will be in your debt. On our honor, may the gods keep you.
There are so few of us left. Our strength was never numbers,
Nothing less
but
will
the
do.
bonds we share, and they are stronger than ever.
We can do nothing.
We can never be true friends.
What are you doing? You
do not decide.
You pledged to help us. Have you so quickly gone back on your word? Thank you. Now please go. Judgment, and it almost doomed us.
For our people.
Strategy and
Sumpah sih, yang bikin mapnya ini enggak sih. Wah, kapalnya gerak lagi, damn. Man. Beuh. Ini game bener-bener deserve GOTY banget sih, gila. Besok lah ini. Besok gak bisa.
Raven Guard, I think.
Where?
Headline. Fascinating.
Still means death. Crime of passion. Outraged.
Stelmane is dead.
Ah, a new face.
This does not bode
Something to
well.
send. Welcome to Sword Coast Couriers. To send and to... Well, we've had to change the policy.
We had to
Hard
change
to send
the
letters
policy.
by road when there's a rampaging army of fanatics. I'll tell you, it's left me in a... Become a postmaster, Danzo. It'll be easy. Nobody mentions having to spend your evening... Not the foggiest. Normally, something nearby is snatching them. I can tell you that much. Well, if any letters you find, bring them back.
The pigeon carries itself with an air of dignity, its mannerisms stern and commanding. The bird coos its approval, yet you noticed it flinched at the sight of your hand. With the offending articles out of sight, the bird is back at ease.
I thought we'd be safe in the game. I heard the stories.
Tell all you want. You've got enough now.
Refugees. Outsiders.
This is front page material.
Sir, you need to stay clear.
That'll make a great headline.
May it please, Mistra.
Question mana? Bayi Putyun.
Outraged.
What?
This is front
Oh,
page material.
Sebenarnya kan dia bisa ya?
The Duke. Ravengard, I think. I heard he's a good man.
Great headline.
Let us talk to him. Please, if he could just...
We have the Duke's full
Fascinating.
support. For the good of the people.
Kan terus fighting. Ya udah, besok aja sama Siri.
Our readers outraged.
You won't help us. At least let the children in. They've had nothing but scraps for days. The priests will open the temple up again. You'll...
Kayaknya untuk live sekarang singkat aja deh ya, nggak banyak progres, tapi udahan dulu. Lusa sepertinya atau ya nunggu Ray sehat dulu lah yang pasti. Nanti lanjut lagi live stream dan ya kita langsung lawan si Gortash. Nggak tahu langsung atau enggak sih, tapi yang pasti ini udah masuk ke act 3. Act terakhirnya Baldur's Gate. Tapi di sini katanya lumayan pack sama quest karena ya tadi kan ada dari cerita-cerita inilah companion questnya juga. Jadi ya see you di next live stream dan bye bye. Thank you udah nonton.